Alright, welcome back. We are on episode 26. So we just killed Lewis Stenerud in the bizarre exterior, saved the hostages, spoke to Gideon Reyes, and arrested Mama Cotter. As far as quests go, let's see. Full house is still here. We picked up Lords of War when we zoned out of Broadmoor Heights. And let's go see the consequences of our actions. Actually, before we do that, let's check our snowball supply. If I can figure out where the fuck they put them. Consumable? Yes. 15. Okay, so, you know, we still got some, but we're gonna go ahead and pick up a pile of snowballs, because we used quite a bit that last fight. So, if you were paying attention to that last fight, those snowballs were instrumental in ensuring that we didn't take as many attacks as as we would have.
Good luck out there.
Hey, November.
Uh-huh. So apparently one of the consequences is now Jody Bell is up and at 'em.
Guys, over here.
She's on her feet, and we'll see how many random lines she has. But first, we're gonna take a trip to Doc Parker.
What do you need, Rangers?
I need to be patched up.
I'll do what I can.
Thank
Have
you.
a seat.
I will. Now, there should have been just a goodbye here. So, just goodbye and move on. No, they put never mind, which causes him to go into a spiel every time you exit his menu. It just makes no sense. Should have said goodbye.
Fine. Just don't get shot up out there and make more work for me.
Because we're not doing never mind. We actually did heal. I mean, oversight there, I think. Okay, there's another consequence. Let's talk to Jody here.
Come say hey when you're free.
Alright, come say hey when you're free. Yeah, we'll go this way. Let's go to the jail. Let's see if we leveled. I don't think we did. I forgot. Let's see. No, no one.
Hey, can I borrow your mirror again?
Sure, whatever you need.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Alright. We did pick up another costume. Let's see. Let's go with... So we picked up that, which, I mean, meh, you know. Look at the gun cutting through. And we picked up the suit from Ananda. And if you go to the pants, and I don't think there is a hat to it. So, how about a hitman sniper? Or do we stick with the wizard sniper? Fancy pants. Alright, I guess we can play around with that for a while. So we get her in the suit. Maybe we can get her a better hat. It's a shame I can't see it here. So maybe if I take that off, will it let me see it? Yes, okay. Turn. Why won't she turn? Doesn't like the turning. So, not really seeing a hat that, beanie, like a Tim Pool kind of thing. Okay, so yeah, I'm not digging any of the hats here. Gimp. What was it? Hannibal Lecter. That looks like a Darkest Dungeon. Thor. Alright, none? Desperado. No, none. Alright. Orca. Alright, anyway, moving on. She's in the suit that Ananda provided to us so generously, because he's a Mannerite. Picked up Mama Cotter.
I done nothing wrong and you know it.
I know you did what you did with the best of intentions, but it still broke the laws of Colorado.
Yeah? And what else could I have done?
You could have asked for assistance, gone through proper channels.
And what channels would those be? Name one that would have helped those people.
Well,
I thought so.
it's true. It sometimes takes the law a while to catch up with justice, but you just have to keep prodding it.
Ha! Like I'm gonna prod Saul Buchanan's carbunkled backside while there's innocent people dying out east every day. You're a good woman, Hope, but you gotta wake up.
Yeah, and what Mama Cotter doesn't realize is that every time you add more and more people to a society that can't support them, the society collapses. Idiots. There's only so much food. It's either you or them. Figure it out. Do you want to live or do you want them to live?
Fuck off. Ain't got nothing to say to trout fucking farts like you.
Trout fucking farts.
You here to gloat? Cause if you're here to gloat, you shit-snorting cockcats, I'm gonna beat you with my shoe. Go fuck yourselves. You here to gloat? Cause if you're here to gloat, you shit-snorting cockcats, I'm gonna beat you with my shoe. If I were your mother, I'd be so ashamed I'd burn out my eyes just so I'd never have to look at you again. Go fuck yourselves. Fuck off. Pieces of shit. Go fuck yourselves. Pieces of shit. Fuck off. You come here and let me beat you to death, you useless piece of dick cheese. You here to gloat? Cause if you're here to gloat, you shit-snorting cockcats, I'm gonna beat you with my shoe. If I were your mother, I'd be so ashamed I'd burn out my eyes just so I'd never have to look at you again. Get gone, piss for brains. If I wasn't locked up, you stinking piece of cum nugget, I'd strangle you with all your shoelaces. You come here and let me beat you to death, you useless piece of dick cheese. Scat, you ticks on a tomcat's taint. Get gone, piss for brains. You come here and let me beat you to death, you useless piece of dick cheese. Pieces of shit.
Okay, I think we found all of her lines. But yeah, Mama Cotter is pretty creative when it comes to the invective, isn't she? Alright, here's hope. God, shoot me in the head.
What can I do for you? Mama Cotter has been a little difficult. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I know anyone that uncompromising about their ideals. I don't even think she's that wrong. She just went about it badly. Protecting and helping the weak and unfortunate? That is certainly a form of justice.
Yeah,
But she did break the law so many times, and would have undoubtedly continued. I fear the marshals would have killed her for that, regardless of her good intentions.
Yeah, it's all good.
Good luck out there.
All good to help people, all good to help society, all good to help refugees, but you can't do it at the expense of your population. You just cannot. There's no way that ever will work out. That's just a destruction of civilization waiting to happen. And we'll see it in the United States here, for sure. It's coming. In another 4 or 5 generations, this country will be destroyed. And then we won't be able to play games like Wasteland, 3, because we will actually be in Wasteland 4. Alright, moving on. So, Jodie Bell. I'm going to take her. I'm not going to keep her in the group for long, but I am going to take her, and she's going to take a spot of one of my, one of the other 2 rangers that I picked up when we first started. So she's going to take Vixen's spot. And the only reason I'm going to do that is because while I have her in the group, I will be able to hear some of her conversation points and, see what she has to say about certain situations. So that means I need to make sure that I turn her into what Vixen is. Okay, so we have gridiron helmet, scrap armor. Okay. Coordination, we got her at 10. 1, 1, 3, 1, 10, 3. Like I said, the bad part about doing this is now you actually lose, the good stuff, but that's the sacrifice you make to play with the companions. Alright, we've got Kiss Ass almost at 10 here, huh? So we've got Kiss Ass at 8. Hard Ass at 5. Survival at 5. Leadership 3. Sniper Rifle 2. Small Arms 1. Weapon Modding, which we'll have to get up to. Yeah, that's gonna have to come up for that skill check back in the bazaar. Okay, and we got 2 skill points left over. What kind of perks do we do on her? Okay, we got healthy, evasion, and sniper rifles, and rally. Okay, so let's talk to Jodie Bell, and actually, let's go ahead and take these off. Give her other armor to have on for now, because you may actually come back and equip her for some reason or another. So we'll go ahead and put some merc on her. Merc armor. Ugly ass shit. Give her scout pants. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Give her. Go ahead and give her the tactical. 3 armor, 4 armor. Alright, give her tactical. Okay, then we can send her on her way. Get rid of that shotgun. Here. Give her one of the shitty shotguns. There you go, you can have that. And now she's ready to be retired.
Come say hey when you're free. Hey, I'm feeling much better now. Ready to help out any way I can. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine, I guess. Not really inspiring anybody, but that's not really our job, is it? Our job is to save the folks back home, and, well, I'm pretty sure we'll get there. We could try harder, though.
As far as voice actors go so far that we've encountered, most of the female voice actors have been pretty just, meh, nothing really exciting. Jodie Bell is a bit better. It brings more personality. So, but so far none of them can compare to Rosie Wong. She was just the best. Mama Cotter actually is good for what that character is about. I do like Mama Cotter. Actually, Mama Cotter might be the second best, and then Jodie Bell so far of what we met.
You bet. Ready when you are.
Alright, Vixen taking a seat. Alright. And then we're gonna go and respec Jodie. See if we get something here. Nothing going on the radio. It's amazing how few radio messages we've had coming into Ranger HQ. usually sliding up almost every time you come in. Alright,
Don't
Sergey.
blame you for rescuing those refugees at the bazaar, but where are they gonna go?
That's a good question, Sergey. Where are they going to go?
Now, what can I help you with? Sure thing. Let's have a look.
Alright, Jody, retrain. 600. Alright, so this is, I think, the third time we've had to spend money here. And Jody will be going over here.
There you go. Anything else?
That'll be it.
I'll
Thank
be
you,
here.
Sergey, for your service. Everybody come on out. Alright, now let's get Jody Bell into the mix. Attributes, so 10. 10. Strength 3. 3. Skills. Kiss ass. Yes, 8. Hard ass 5. Survival 5. 5. Leadership. Trace. Sniper rifles. Y. Small arms. 1. Where are you at, small arms? Anywhere? Small arms at 1. Weapon modding was at 1. Okay. Perks. Sniper rifle. Leadership. Healthy and evasion. And then pick up our crappy shotgun. And we were using... Yes. That's not what was I using that? I don't... Did I have that on? That whole time? No, I couldn't have that. It was scrap, wasn't it? Oh, she must have been using the combat legs. And I didn't realize it. And why doesn't the scrap armor look anywhere near as good on her? Oh, it looks terrible on her. What's that? Makes no sense. I was not... Did I not have... No, I did not have that on. Huh, I guess I was using the scout pants and I didn't realize that. I thought I had scrap on both of them. Well, that's annoying. Okay, well she's just gonna have to go pantsless, and that looks terrible. And that looks terrible. Like, her default looks horrible. Well, crap. I guess we're gonna put her in the pantyhose. Pantyhose and, the scrap armor? No, it just looks bad on her. That looks worse. Alright. Put her in the tutu? No. Alright. Not the best choice here. Need to pick up some pants. Alright, so Jody's in the group. We talked to Mama Cotter, talked to Hope. I forgot Gideon's up here somewhere, isn't he? I didn't notice him. Let's go back in. There's Gideon. Alright, Gideon.
It's great to be here, Rangers. I love what you've done with the place.
Now, what can I do for you? Wonderfully. Thank you for asking. Your staff is so accommodating. That's what I'm here for. How can I help? That's an easy one. Do exactly what he says. Capture and hold his 3 rebellious offspring. And do it as swiftly and quietly as you can, without causing them any harm. I wouldn't say Saul loves his children, with the possible exception of Liberty, but he does consider them his to deal with. So, if you manhandle them or, God forbid, kill them, he will not be pleased, and your reward will be in jeopardy. Treat them with kid gloves, Rangers. Kid gloves. Sadly, I don't think a peaceful transition is possible anymore, Rangers.
So that option makes no sense whatsoever. I mean, that seems to be like a bug. Why would you have that in the game if that's... I just don't understand it. And it kicks you out of the conversation, too.
I feel for these refugees, but this isn't the place for them. Now, what can I do for you? That's what I'm here for. How can I help?
And see, and then it doesn't go away. I mean, it just makes no sense. I think they bugged that whole thing out. But maybe something happens later on in the game. I can come back and talk to him and there's a different response. I don't know.
You mean a transfer of power to you? Storming the palace and fighting the marshals, confronting old Saul in his throne room, because that is what it would come to. I suppose it might be possible to give Colorado the future I've been dreaming for her in that scenario, but it wouldn't be certain. It wouldn't even be likely, so... So, I'm afraid I'd have to say no. I would not support you. Thus, if you want me to remain here and to continue giving you advice, I would advise you not to tell me if that is the course you are intending to follow.
So the reason I didn't do Brygo to begin with was because of this NPC, for Gideon Reyes. So he's got stuff about Brygo, and it just doesn't make sense to not see this before dealing with Brygo.
Why would you want to? The man is a thug and corrupter, and should have no place in this city. They are fools, but unfortunately, because they own Colorado's only oil fields, we have to suffer with them. They worship a dead president as a god and walk around talking and acting like they were cowboys out of a child's picture book of the Old West. Ridiculous people. Saul should have dealt with them years ago. Despite the Patriarch's belief that he built Colorado on his own, he couldn't have done it without the support of the 100 families. He protects us, true, but without our money, he'd be protecting us with sticks and stones, not tanks and guns.
The money with his face on it.
We are the money and the power here, and the keepers of the values of our survivalist forebears. Strong alone, but stronger together, like the mountains. Anyone who intends to rule here would have to appease the families first.
Yep, appease the 100 families, huh? Aristocracy at its best.
A regrettable byproduct of difficult times. I wish them well, but I'd advise you not to waste resources on them. They come and go, and won't be able to assist with your ambitions.
Brutal truth from Gideon Reyes.
Well...
Go on, Mr. Reyes. I can take it.
If you insist, Marshal Kwan. The Marshals are our police force here in Colorado Springs, but let's say their focus isn't so much on solving crime as deterring it. Most problems are dealt with using the gun and the boot. rarely the head.
God, could we use that now?
They're also known to look the other way if enough money changes hands. Therefore, this is a town where help from the marshals is for those who can pay for it. Those who can't, fear them.
Partially true.
Was that a fair assessment, Marshal Kwan? Certainly. I'm honored that you value my opinion. Go on. Certainly. Who are you interested in? He is everything you have ever been told about him and more. A man who built a state with nothing but his bare hands and brute will. Even in his current state, he is dangerous. Indeed, I'd argue he's more dangerous now than he was in his youth. A man who is terrified of losing his place in the world will do anything to keep it. Anything. I loved him once. Worshipped him. Now I just fear him. Fear what he could do to Colorado if he continues to unravel.
Then why don't you and the 100 families get together and use that money that you so astutely said is what's causing him to be in power and just remove him from power yourself? I mean, there are 100 families, right? And one patriarch?
Who else are you interested in? Stay away from him if you can. Victory Buchanan isn't sane. He's a spoiled, homicidal brat who needs to be put down like a rabid dog.
That reminds me of someone in power.
Not that I would condone murder, Marshal.
Rather, someone's son in power?
No, of course not. That would be illegal.
Forgive me. I shouldn't have. Just be careful. That's all I'm saying. People who spend too much time in Victory's presence don't live long. Who else are you interested in? I've always felt a bit sorry for Valor. Book smart and quiet in a family where neither of those things were valued. But he grew up a peevish young man, always alert to slights, whether real or imagined. He ended up believing he was better than everyone else because he was misunderstood. That's why he stays with the Gippers, I think. They understand him. Or at least pretend to. Who else are you interested in? She was a terrifying little girl and grew up to be a terrifying woman. I have never known anyone so able to focus or so certain of their path. She believes she is destined to rule Colorado and will not stop until she succeeds. But if she succeeds, woe to us all. Colorado will become a war machine, and all us citizens merely fuel for its ever-grinding engines. Who else are you interested in?
Well, Reyes?
Well, I would say Sheriff Daisy is a woman to be both admired and feared. She is fair, but doesn't forget. And she is slow to forgive.
You can say that again.
Who else are you interested in?
So, another fair Brago
I
line.
wish that man had never come here. His legitimate business is the Little Vegas, a casino and brothel downtown. But he also runs a criminal empire, selling drugs, weapons, and information to anyone who can pay, including our enemies. I think the Patriarch allowed him to stay because he thought the people needed entertainment. But the Little Vegas hardly qualifies. It's a lurid pit of lost wages and despair. Disgusting. As for the man himself, he wears all the trappings of class. Fine suits, shoes, jewelry. But he's a thug at heart, no matter how hard he tries to hide it.
Unlike you, Gideon. You're not a thug, are you?
Who else are you interested in? Safe travels, Rangers.
Alright, so Gideon. Voice actor? Did good job. Not, overwhelmingly impressive, but, you know, did good for what role he was playing. Alright, and this should be, I think, the last consequence of our actions, right in here.
You ever miss driving fastback?
Not much. That was fun when I was young. Getting to see the country, getting in scrapes, popping pills for the long hauls. But it got old after a while. Too much sitting. Too much time with my own thoughts. Too much bad food and worse company.
Are you kidding? Bad food and worse company is what you got here. I mean, I'm great company, but wrench?
Oh yeah, you're little ray of sunshine. The annoying little sister I never had.
On the other hand, sometimes being alone wasn't so bad.
So Fastback has the right of that conversation there for sure. But yeah, Wrench is also right. Annoying little sister. Boy, Pacer is fucking annoying. Alright, let's see what we've got in here. Picked up a ammo box. There. We've got another container over here. Picked up an oddly shaped container. Some General Bragg's fancy hood wax and lubricant. Okay. Got another container over here. Alright. And then visit the computer. Alright, backstory. Let's see what we got going on. We craft anything new? Cannot. Cannot. Don't get any recipes here. Decoys. We haven't received any of these yet, I don't think, as loot. But decoys are pretty fucking powerful if they can last for more than a hit. Which often not, at times they don't.
Hey, Rangers. Good to be here. We're the mechanics Gideon Reyes sent. Don't mind the mess. We're still settling in. Drive safe.
Let's go ahead and talk to these guys first.
Sorry, I'm the last person you want to talk to right now. Sorry, I really gotta finish this. Can you talk to Fastback instead? Sorry, I really gotta finish this. Can you talk to Fastback instead? Where did I put that nut? Don't have time to talk. Sorry. Yes, okay, good. Now, let's see if we can... Don't have time to talk. Sorry. Sorry. Can you talk to Fastback if you need something? You mind stepping back a bit? There we go. Thank you. Sorry, I'm the last person you want to talk to right now. You mind stepping back a bit? There we go. Thank you.
So that's probably all her lines.
Here to serve. Rangers. Here to serve. Good luck out there. Keeping the refugees here is just temporary, right? Not sure everyone will be happy about more mouths to feed, but hell of a job saving those refugees, Rangers. Here to serve. Rangers. Here to serve. Rangers. Stay sharp. Here to serve. Stay sharp. Rangers. 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 Stay sharp.
Alright, you win.
Good luck out there. Keeping the refugees here is just temporary, right?
Alright.
Hey, how you doing? I'd love to chat, but this engine's not gonna fix itself. Talk to Fastback if you need anything. Hey, How you doing? Can you come back in a few minutes? Talk to Fastback if you need anything. Sorry, we're still trying to get this place set up. You talked to Fastback yet? Talk to Fastback if you need anything. Can you come back in a few minutes? Can't talk, gotta finish this real quick. Gonna stop you right there. You need to speak with the boss, not me. Gonna stop you right there. You need to speak with the boss, not me.
All right.
Your HQ is nice, but the food here isn't fit for dogs. We've had to make do with worse. In all honesty, though, this is a good space. Lots of room. Lots of supplies in reach. Give it a few more days and we'll give you a garage that'd make Steel Town go green with envy. Well, Wrench said he met a mechanic up in the bazaar who had some real talent. Now, we don't really need more personnel, but it wouldn't hurt to have an extra set of hands. If you find yourself in the bazaar, see if you can find him and invite him over. Appreciate it.
So that's the guy I did not talk to specifically for this reason.
Of course. Let's see if we can find what you want.
Alright. So, we can go ahead and get these. Ranger Star Ornament. We can get the Goat Ornament. We already bought the cannon previously. And we can get a, basically level 1 chassis. Okay. Alright. That completed Rad Alert. Did it not complete it? Okay, equip it. Alright. Let's go and see what we got going on here. Alright. So, initial. We get some more speed, more con, impact damage. I think that is basically just running people over and doing damage to them. This weapon actually sucks. I think the Shredder turret is still better than this, so we're gonna keep it. Alright. Appearance. Hood ornament. This is one we picked up from Garden of the Gods. This was from Little Vegas. We just bought these two. Okay, now Rat Alert is complete. And apparently, I did level at some point. Throw a hard save. 11. Alright, now moving on, we're going to head, now at this point we can go to Brygo, since I've got the conversation points I wanted to see, but I want to go back to the bazaar and finish that off because I don't know really if there is a time limit on that quest, and I'd rather not see it in this playthrough if there is.
Seven, 9, 4, 7, 9, 4.
Alright, we're zooming along a little bit faster, and it's noticeable.
Oh yeah, I remember you. We met before. Looking to trade?
Why, yes. Show us what you have.
Just some odds and ends I've taken in trade. Might be useful.
Do we have anything interesting? Not really, not really. Uzi. Tactical armor. That is interesting. Spectrum assault legs with speed. And no strength requirement. Yes, please. I will take you. Thank you. Leave. Let us see. Ah, beautiful. And we needed legs for somebody, but we want our combat speed on you. Or the brawler. Decision. Eventually, the brawler will get better strength wear. But it's 8 armor now with 3 combat speed. So, rad tech legs. If I replace that, then I can't give the legs to you. So, we'll go ahead and put it on the person that I think will end up keeping them. And that is the submachine gun. So, combat speed, unfortunately. Alright. It's still not too bad with the scrap top. We'll take it. And that will let us switch over some armor to Jody Bell. Now she has full scrap gear. And look how much worse it looks on her than the other characters. It's like it goes from being bright red to this tarnished look, and she's all bulked out like a He-Man. And I don't have the right weapon on her, do I? Oh, that's the right weapon. Okay. I need to give her some consumables. Here we go. It's an oversight. Alright, Jody, you can have one of those. We are out of smoke grenades, and I like smoke grenades. So we're gonna have to give her some Cairo and some gas grenades. And, okay, Jody Bell's in, so... Alright, level 24 armor. That's pretty nice. Pretty sweet. Well worth the money, for now. Alright, we'll go head into the interior, talk to the wrench jockey.
You ever hear of Cyclops? Old boss of the bazaar. Some say he's back. For blood.
Be very careful if you're heading down below.
Ooh, we should get something hot to drink for the trip home. We'll come back on our way out.
Hey there. What brings you down to this winter wonderland?
This is the option we were waiting for.
Oh, shucks. Don't know who you heard that from, but I suppose I'm all right. What I lack in experience, I make up for in pluck. And I suppose imagination as well. While other fellas dream of beautiful women, I've been in love with cars for as long as I can remember. Not in that way, of course.
I know just what you mean.
Yes, she does.
No offense, but you're a gamble in a hard-luck casino. Don't like working in the bazaar, but it's constant money, and I need that right now. See? Some months ago, my dad wrote me that he thought he'd seen folks skulking around our homestead. I dismissed it. Our place has always been isolated and safe. Stupid. Turns out it was a small band of one of them crazy plains gangs. They sent me a letter. My parents are dead, and they're holding my kid brother and sister hostage. I ain't even close to having enough money to pay the ransom. Even if I did, I suspect they'd just kill us all after I pay. So what's a guy to do? Not a problem. What's on your mind? If you're ready to help, it'd be much appreciated. Long story short, my parents got killed, and my brother and sister are being held hostage by some gang. I ain't close to having the money to pay them off, and I don't trust them anyhow. So what do you suppose we can do? Again? Well, okay. If you're ready to help, it'd be much appreciated. Long story short, my parents got killed, and my brother and sister are being held hostage by some gang. I ain't close to having the money to pay them off, and I don't trust them anyhow. So what do you suppose we can do? You mean get them? I don't normally condone violence, but if it's what it takes. Let me show you where to find our old homestead. I'll meet you there. You help out the Get family, and I'll work for you. No doubt about it. See you there. It don't take too long, okay? Meet you at the family homestead. Meet you at the family homestead.
Alright, thicker than water. And it says don't take too long. I don't know if this is another one of those, like, just they make you feel like it's a timed quest, and I sure hope there aren't any timed quests in the game, because I'm not going to do this anytime soon. On a previous video I made, someone posted that a companion, which I have not come across yet in any of my playthroughs, I just haven't gotten that far, named Fish Lips, actually has some decent dialogue in Randy Get's homestead, so I don't want to do that until I pick up Fish Lips just to see what that dialogue is. Yeah, so I actually might play that particular part over a couple of times just to see what everybody else has to say about it. So yeah, we're done with him. Everything else. Okay, so what we're on now is going down to the Warrens to clear out the Warrens. Because I don't know if ignoring the Bazaar's quest will cause them to do something weird. Alright, I've already talked to all these NPCs, they're ready to go. We just need to come in here and talk to Mr. Frank E. Steen.
State your business. Oh, shit! Yeah, he mentioned he was sending down a team. I thought there'd be more of you, though. Anyway, you're clear to go through. Good luck. Head right through. Good luck. Head right through. Good luck.
Alright, so we're going to stop the episode here by this squeaking pig. Oh, just to make a note on this right here. You can't get that unless you aggro everything in here. So, yeah, and there's really nothing special there, by the way, in that diggable. So, yeah, ending the episode here. We'll go through some extensive combat coming up. So, lots of combat in this video coming up. Alright, later guys.